Hi, everyone out there in the world of YouTube or wherever it is you may be checking out a clip. My name is Jacqueline Anderson. And for those of you who have seen previous interviews, you may have thought to yourself, why does Jackie start every interview with the same question? Well, in this edition of JCLPAA In-Depth, you will find out where the questions came from and the format. And not too long ago, I uploaded a video sharing my CPA experience. But in an effort to keep the video in a reasonable time and not be long-winded, I wasn't able to explain as much as I would have liked to. I left out a lot of details. So I decided to start the JCLPAA In-Depth series where I'll unpack different aspects of my CPA journey. In this edition, I will call it, will focus on the format of the interviews that I post on my YouTube channel. So you will see on there over the coming months and the few that have been posted at the time of this recording, you'll either see a CPA candidate who's referred to as featured guest, or actual CPA who's a distinguished guest, or someone with a wealth of experience, knowledge, and wisdom who's a CPA, and he or she will be considered a special guest. But back to the line of questions that I start with, which is, what's the person's name as printed on his or her birth certificate? I got the idea from James Lipton. He was a talk show host on Bravo. He had a show called Inside the Actor's Studio. I really liked that show growing up, and he was a longtime TV host, and it's documented that he borrowed the format from someone else. But the gist is, while he interviewed celebrities and icons, he would start the interview with background information. And I appreciated getting to know the person, whoever he was interviewing, learning more about the person's childhood, his or her actual name, if the person went by stage name. And I thought, if I ever did something along those lines, I will come up with a line of question to help frame the conversation and give the backstory. So in a nutshell, that's why I always start the interview asking what's the person's name on his or her birth certificate. So that's been this edition of JCLPAA In Depth, and I will see you next time. And remember who you are and whose you are, because there's no time like the present. Also check out more videos on the channel, and I will see you next time.